fucking shit. First thing in the morning. I like it. I like it. And yes, my daughter's hair is done.
Exactly.
In the morning. She's on her way to Knott's Berry Farm with grandma today. Big ups to that.
Yeah.
But for everybody else, it's 2024 is just 3 days away, and in many places, that means new laws. Many of the good folks in my home state of Virginia were looking forward to the Virginia Cannabis Control Authority taking over the Commonwealth's medical program and the much anticipated launch of adult use sales on Monday, but apparently that is not happening. Virginia's initial plan was to begin recreational retail sales at the start of the new year. I mean, when adult sales in VA was first legalized under former Democratic Governor Ralph Northam back in 2021, the goal was to begin retail sales on January 1st, 2024. However, per the article, proposed bills aimed at regulating sales failed in 2022. And then they failed again in 2023 after the anti-cannabis Protect the Children fleece vest aficionado himself, Glenn Youngkin, took over. And this left the Commonwealth with no legal way for adults to buy weed in Virginia. The legal limbo has left both advocates and prohibitionists on both sides dissatisfied. The way current law is written, adults 21 and over can have up to an ounce on their person or grow up to 4 plants in their homes. And also per the article, the 2021 law that created VCCA to oversee possession, sale, and distribution of retail cannabis, but Constant was built to distribute. Excuse me. Per the article, the 2021 law that created the VCCA was built to oversee possession, sale, and distribution of retail cannabis. But constant infighting in the Republican-led state government over the last 2 years has produced no updates or no guidance on regulation leading into the new year. So here we are. Many of the on the ground are hoping recently elected pro-cannabis Democrats that have taken back control of both chambers will be able to right the ship, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Until then, the trap gonna do. The trap gonna do. I'm Rico Lamitte, the dopest dad on the street, Virginia native. Shout out to my people up in the 2 Up, 2 Down. For I9 News, what do you guys think about this one?
I think that, as always, they're gonna push the envelope and push it on to somebody else, so somebody else can have the blame for it. Ultimately, I don't think that anything is going to be done. The change was going on in Virginia. I'm kind of starting to think that they're just picking days where they just want to be wrong with each other, so they can just point the fingers.
Well, Tony, on this one particularly, it is 100% the Republicans' fault. there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ralph Northam actually he caught a lot of flack for slow walking the legalization down in VA. And he's like, yo, we were going to have recreational in 2024, but we're going to relax these laws and allow people to learn about it, have educational programs in place. And so we will have the framework 3 years later. But Youngkin came in and said, you know what? We're going to do it our way. And they couldn't agree. It was Republican run everything. The governor in both houses in the state, and they could not agree on anything.
I don't dispute that. I don't dispute that. What I'm trying to say is that they pick different things to be dumbasses on, where it's about telling a child they can do something to themselves that would adversely affect their future. And then you have another group of people who are telling grown adults, you can't smoke what you want to smoke, even though it doesn't kill you, even though it doesn't have tons of things. And I'm just saying that they choose different things to be dumbasses about. So they're like, oh, you pick this and we're going to go against you. But for this, we're going to go against this so we can just remain uncool. I just think that, I know it's not true, but you kind of got to feel that way. Like it's just like they pick stupid things and then just die on the hill, and it's both sides. That's what I was just trying to say. I'm not trying to say that on the marijuana thing. I'm just trying to say, I think that both sides are picking and choosing where to be stupid at.
I actually agree with that. I actually agree with that. Both sides do pick and choose which side to be stupid on, because, you know, a lot of them do have common sense, but they just choose these ideological positions to banter on. So poor Virginia, poor residents in Virginia, but at least they're going to keep on driving to Maryland and driving their numbers up.
DC?
Yeah. DC, Maryland. They're happy that that's happening. Whoever's the governor of Maryland, they're like, yeah, no, keep doing what you're doing.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
You're getting the money.
And from what I hear, there's a number of people that I've been recently made aware of that actually have cases for marijuana possession from driving to Maryland and then driving back into Virginia and have been arrested for possessing cannabis from another state, crossing a state line with a controlled substance. So stay tuned once I get this list of all these people. But I hear there's about 40 people that have been arrested so far in Virginia for this.
Didn't Biden pardon these people?
Nope. Yeah. Big fat nope on that one. Yep.
Joe Biden.
Why these people can't learn. As long as you treat this like it's depleted uranium, the trap's going to just smile all the way to where they bury their money.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
Facts.
That's right.
I'm kind of kicking myself that I got out the trap business. I mean, I'm happy. I don't have to look over my shoulder. But man, has there ever been a time to make a few million? Now is the time.
Now is the time. What do you think about
this? Just disappear.
What do you think about this, Rochelle? Virginia.
I'm just going to go with what Rico said. Trap always wins.
Trap always wins. I thought you were going to go with like Virginia's for lovers or something like that.
Virginia is for lovers. It's the best sports state on earth.
Definitely not for weed lovers.
What's that?
Man.
Say that again, Rochelle.
It's definitely not for weed lovers.
It's definitely not for weed lovers. That's right. Virginia, not for weed lovers. And